pleasure to introduce the father of the bride, Richard Cook.
Wow. Good evening all. Before I even get into my speech, I'd just like to say how fantastic it is just to see all these lovely people here celebrating Dan and Jordan's special day. It's been a long time coming, obviously should have been last year, so well done for hanging on, much appreciated. I know a lot of you travel a long way, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's so good to see you all. Obviously, it's even more important with what's happened over the last 18 months. It's been a tough time for everybody, and just to see all these people who've survived it, we're all here, we're all happy, so well done. Well done everyone. Give yourself I'm going to talk a little bit about Jordan and Dan and the history that's brought us to this day. When Jordan decided to go to university in Oxford, I was delighted that she wanted to go out into the big world and experience life after school. Being honest, I was slightly concerned it could be a big change for her, so I decided to give her some dad advice to help her on the way. Now, this may surprise a few of you, but it wasn't the standard dad to daughter life tips that you might expect. Quite simply, I said to Jordan, fill your boots, my girl, get out there, have fun, be carefree, and generally go off the rails. However, it wasn't long before I was regretting that advice. During Threshers Week, Jordan became unwell, so I decided to go down to Oxford to check she was okay. My mum and myself arrived to find Jordan in bed in the middle of what can only be described as a bomb site, looking and sounding extremely ill. Mum, there? It was a shock to see Jordan in such a bad way, and I was soon doing my dad duties, calling 111 for advice and generally trying to sort the situation out. Bless Jordan, she naively did her best to put my mind at rest. She said, I'm okay, Dad. Dan has been looking after me. Now, I'm guessing my reaction wasn't favourable, because she followed it up with, it's all right, Dad, he was sleeping on the floor. I sort of stayed on that floor. And it didn't help, trust me. Now, for those of you who know me well, you'll know Jordan is my kryptonite. And I can remember the blood fizzing, my hackles standing up thinking, who is this Dan fella? Needless to say, I wasn't particularly keen on the bloke I'd never met. I envisioned him being a player, and unsurprisingly, I didn't get to meet him on that visit. I did get to meet Dan pretty soon, and it became apparent that Dan was not the lad I expected him to be. Yes, he shares the same passion for football that I do, and his love of traditional family values is also commendable. But being honest, it's the way that he looks after Dan, loves and cares for Jordan, that's won me over. For that, Dan, thank you, my friend. You certainly have my blessing in marrying Jordan, and I don't need to welcome you to the family because, frankly, you're already part of it.
I love that. I love that.
The sad thing is I actually mean that. However, any more occurrences of the infamous red wine evening and I may have to reconsider. Before I go any further, I'd like to say a few words about Jordan. She was born on the 3rd of February 1999, and I'll never forget seeing those bright blue eyes for the first time. There's no way to explain that feeling of love. It was then I realised the love of a father truly runs deep. Jordan was an incredibly happy toddler, and I have so many memories of her at that age, including simple things such as her sitting in the trolley munching French bread, which ironically, as a celiac, probably as we did the weekly shop. She never made any fuss, she was always cheery and would lap up all the compliments about those incredible eyes wherever we went, which she still does. It's quite frustrating. Unfortunately, it was this time that Jordan's mum and myself parted ways. It was a very difficult time for Jordan. I'm extremely proud of the lady she's become, despite some challenging times along the way. I've watched Jordan blossom during her school days and particularly enjoyed the maturity she has shown through university, successfully gaining her teaching degree, buying her first house and now completing her first year as a primary school teacher. And she's got a new, fresh school waiting to go. Yay. I'm extremely proud of the relationship we've developed, and I love the dad-daughter bond we share. Over the last few years, we've had challenges, laughter, tears and celebrations, and I'm so grateful to have you, Jordan, for daughter. We've certainly made up for lost time, and I love the fact that we share the same sense of humour, much to the annoyance of anybody who's in the vicinity at the time. Jordan is an extremely beautiful person, and I hope she realises how much she's loved. The Burns, the church wards, the Cooks, the Rods, and all the other family members and friends love her unconditionally. At this point, I'd like to give massive thanks to Vicky and Ian for their significant contribution to this beautiful day. You've been an incredible support to Jordan and Dan, which is appreciated more than you could ever know. Thank you. I will wrap it up, don't worry. Also, I'd personally like to take this opportunity to thank my wife and family for being such a rock to myself. Without whom I might not have been here today. Tenacity is a unique quality, and thankfully we have it in spades. Thank you. Finally, a few words to Jordan and Dan. To Dan, I ask that you keep loving Jordan the same way you have up to this day. To Jordan, I thank you for making me so proud and hope that life brings you everything you deserve. Love you. I'd like to move on to my final duty for now, to toast the health and happiness of the bride and groom. This last 18 months has proved we cannot take anything for granted, and therefore, could you all stand? Could you raise your glass, please? To the bride and groom. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Right, I have the pleasure of handing this microphone, the real pleasure, to my good friend Daniel.